Dear students, today in this video I am going to discuss about difference between domestic trade and international trade. First point of difference is based on scale. Scale over here means size. So the size of international trade is much larger as compared to domestic trade because domestic trade is restricted to the boundaries of a country, while in international trade there are many countries which are involved, more variety of goods, and also more procedures and greater rules. Next point is based on currencies and modes of payment. So transactions in domestic trade are made only in domestic currency. Say for example, in India, rupee is used as a medium of currency, but international trade involves several currencies and also exchange rates. Besides, in international trade, the procedures are more rigorous, which involves various permissions, clearances, and duties. Next point is based on language, culture, and society. So, in domestic trade, transaction takes place with a common social, cultural, and language setup, while in international trade, these are very different. Next point is based on transport cost. The transport cost in international trade is much higher as compared to domestic trade because the goods are to be transported outside the country. Next point is based on degree of competition. Degree of competition is less in domestic trade. No doubt there are many producers which are producing same product, but because the factors of production and technology used within a country is common, and therefore we may say that here degree of competition is less. But in international trade, producers and traders, they compete on basis of variety as well as product differentiation, and there is also competition among domestic as well as international sellers in a country to obtain their market share for selling the product, and therefore in international trade the degree of competition is much higher. Say for example, the production and sale of foreign cars, it was initially not allowed in India, so the competition among Indian car manufacturers was not very high. But as we can see in today time that the competition in car market is much higher because of entry of foreign car makers. Next point is based on consumer satisfaction. In domestic trade, consumers expectation can be known. Traders, they undertake the production and also adopt the sales promotion methods, keeping in mind the needs of the customers. But in different countries, all these aspects are very different, and therefore it becomes difficult to satisfy the buyers in international trade. So, in other words, we may say that in domestic trade, a consumer's behavior is known, it is predictable, but in international trade, it is not easily predictable. Now, last point is based on administrative and legal systems. So, administrative and legal systems and procedures in domestic trade are known to the traders, but because these systems are highly different in different countries, and therefore it is almost impossible for a trader to trade without understanding the tax laws, the system to obtain license, permissions, as well as other legal systems of other countries of world. Thank you, students.